Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Jeskai Stifle deck in Timeless format. So last time we took a look at the banned Stifle deck, but somebody gave me a suggestion of trying out the Phlage instead of Uro. So that's what we're going to be trying today. If you're new to this deck, if you get the Doorkeeper Thrall down or the Strict Proctor down, you can play the Phlage out or the Null Drifter, both of which are new with Modern Horizon 3. You can get these down without having to sacrifice these cards. What's special about the Null Drifter is that you draw 2 cards on cast, so this becomes a 3-mana 4/4 flying with Annihilator 1, where you draw 2 cards, which is actually insane. And because we can't play Oko in this deck, since we are in Jeskai color, we are playing 3 copies of Tamiyo instead of Oko, which has some synergy in this deck, even outside of Brainstorm, because we do play 4 copies of Null Drifter. If you untap with the Tamiyo and play Null Drifter, it's going to draw you additional 2 cards, but since Tamiyo already looked at 1 card that you drew from your upkeep, Tamiyo's gonna flip, which is going to be great versus an aggro deck. So is the Phlage better than Uro? I'm curious to see if this deck performs a little bit better than banned version that I've played. So having said that, I'm gonna be hopping over to some Timeless Special 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Really? I can't keep this. Can I actually? I'm gonna try it. I mean, technically I can play out all of these cards every single turn. Okay, that's also nice. And that is also nice. I think we get rid of a swords. Then we just stifle them twice. Pretty nice. Lovely. Lovely. Seems like they have like a subtlety or something. Or maybe a solitude. Yeah, one or the two. A lot of blue decks today. Let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 blue decks in my last 7 games. Which is kind of exhausting, honestly. It's actually pretty exhausting. No lands. Currently, Solitude is turned off because of the Doorkeeper Thrall. They don't have the ETB. Yeah, I can stifle the Fable later. Okay, so if they actually got rid of these, I would have actually sourced their token, but they didn't, so yeah, they can't play these at all. Funny enough. They might be just dead, honestly. Unless they have swords here. Unfortunately. Now we're open to getting Furied. What a card Stifle is. Like, I just... insane, isn't it? Yeah, my opponent couldn't play the game because they are a 4-color deck, so they have to, like, fetch the right colors, and the fact that we had Stifles, 2 of them as well, like, it was actually insane. Livinia to stop their elementals, Ashock to stop them from fetching the right lands after we stifle them. I think that's about it. I don't think they play that many counter spells. So they also had a Phlage in their hand. I'll bring a copy of an unlicensed hearse. I'll go down on... should I go down on Tamio? I'll go down on Wrath and 2 Galvanics. Let's go down on a copy of a Tamio. Well, we do have a Stifle, but this hand is kind of bad. This hand is kind of bad. I don't know. 2 Surveillance, though, like this. I wanted to keep it because of Stifle. Okay. We are drawing a lot of lands. Okay, how did my opponent do that?
I will invert the world to watch kings grovel and worms.
3 and then 3, we can kill it.
So it's a game you're interested in.
Cameo? I don't think it's impactful enough.
This is my cue to...
So we did kill the Oko, but now we're tapped out. Oh my god. Oh my god. More lands. Brainstorm, where are you? Okay, I'll keep that. Oh my god. Null Drifter. I will mana drain this. We might be able to just hardcast this Null Drifter. I think that's what I'll do. Oh my god. Brainstorm, help me. Binding. Okay, we get a Phlage out. Seems like they have like a Solitude or something. Or they could also have a Leyline Binding. Interesting. A Supreme Verdict. Should I counter this? Okay, well, let's just counter it. Oh my god. Okay, it's been a hot minute since I played against Supreme Verdict. I completely forgot that this was uncounterable. Wow. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. The strategy here was actually to put the mana drain into the graveyard so I can recast the Phlage. Okay, Stifle. Veil of Summer. They get to draw a card. Oh my god. That's actually huge. So... Oh man. Okay. I think we should just draw to see if I can get counterspell for this. Darn. Flipping this Tameo is kind of hard. But... honestly, at this point, it's actually better that is drawing me a card every single turn. Keep this for Brainstorm. Short. Doorkeeper Thrall. Okay. A Phlage. Just take the damage. Nice, mana drain. Yeah, I don't think flipping Tameo is actually ideal. Because look at what's happening. I can't grab a Mystic Sanctuary. Minsk and Boo. Short.
Who isn't just any hamster? He's a miniature giant space hamster.
I mean, Strict Proctor is doing a lot of work. Which is kind of cool.
We will stomp out evil.
Attack here. Attack there.
I need a strong potion and a soft bed.
Pass. Phlage, yep. Swords. Okay, let's transform Tameo now. Transform the Tameo. We get a Null Drifter.
I am not defenseless.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. I think the Stifle is actually so good versus them. Short. Okay, so this is a scam deck. Alright. Kind of awkward though. Because I have to grab a red source. Which is not something I want to do. Why didn't I feel like they should have taken the brainstorm. Oh, they even play a surgical. Funny thing is this surgical is actually 1-for-1. We don't need this one. Swords. Probably pretty good against this deck. If they draw a reanimate. Liliana. That is a really pesky card, actually.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
Into another grief.
Don't overthink things.
Okay, so Phlage waiting room and we just win the game. That was a nice pickup.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
Okay, Phlage waiting room. Oh my god, just my luck. I am so bad at top decking. I think it's just too late, right? They got the one ring down, so there's no hope. So we'll have Disruptor Flute for the one ring. Yeah, I mean, we just needed a top deck, like a threat, like a Lodge or an All Drifter. And we would have been good, but we didn't, so we lost the game. The Rainstorm. Looks like they also have they have some scam cards. Oh, it's a surgical. Surprised they wanted to do it now. Shouldn't they have done it like backwards? They have multiple surgicals actually in their hand. Yeah, look. They have multiple surgicals at the moment. Interesting. That's a nice pickup, isn't it? Oh, no, they don't have a surgical. Don't I just draw into these? Let's get back a sword. Play the Strict Proctor out. And pass. Null Drifter into a Bowmaster. Nice. I think we should be able to win here. We even have a Disruptor Flute for the One Ring coming down. Which is always nice. Should I show them we have the fact that we have Phlage? I feel like we don't. A lot of Bowmasters. Okay, the Null Drifters have won the game. Sheoldred is very annoying, isn't it? Sheoldred is very annoying. But I feel like with these, it should be fine. Maybe like a copy of a March instead of something else. Is Tamiyo even good? I feel like in this matchup, it might not be that good. They took a mulligan. I could gamble with this hand, and I think I will. But like mulliganing against a scam deck is always a mistake. Always a mistake. Interesting. So this might be a bait. I thought it was gonna be a Bowmaster, but it wasn't. I did this play because they might take the Phlage if they want to protect the Grief. So they're gonna probably take like Strict Proctor plus Phlage. I see. I see. I'm gonna go with the Strict Proctor here. If they Liliana, we can kill it. Nice, we got a free Phlage down. Maybe I should have just gone for a Null Drifter, to be fair. Such an insane card. Nice, we even have a Doorkeeper Thrall. It's just, the Phlage is such a good clock, isn't it? It's just such a good clock. It is such a good clock. GG's. Phlage. Keep. Wait. Oh no. It's one of these decks. It's one of these decks. Show and tell. Interesting. It's a very interesting card. A show and tell. Also, shifting woodland, not very cool. This is also not very cool. We have 4 lands, so we don't need more lands. This Palantir's Orthodox is not good. Didn't I lose life? How did they draw a card? What? Target opponent may have you draw a card. I feel, didn't I lose life though? Yeah, didn't I lose life? Yeah, I lost life. I'm confused because last time they... Interesting. Like, didn't they draw a card off of a Orthodox even though I lost life? I'm confused. I'm actually very confused. So how do I get rid of that Palantir's Orthodox? I guess the only thing we have is a Wrath of the Skies. Yeah, Wrath of the Skies is really the only card. Opponent draws a card. Double mana drain. I don't think I need mana drain at the moment. I need to look for Wrath of the Skies. Yeah, Wrath of the Skies or lands, so I can get the Phlage down. One ring, okay. So I can get the Phlage down here. I'll have a source for the woodland. Oh, I didn't even notice the Omniscience was in the graveyard. Yeah, I didn't see that. Hmm. Okay. I can see what kind of deck opponent's playing now. So let's side accordingly. Let's have some Lavinias. Let's have Ashiok, March, and even a Containment Priest. Unlicensed Hearse. Let's get rid of a Spell Snare. Get rid of a Strict Proctor. Think that's about it. Galvanic Discharge out. We'll have a Spell Pierce. Very spicy deck opponent's playing. Yeah, very spicy. Containment Priest, okay. I think I'll just play out the Containment Priest here. Maybe it's just Omnitel with extra steps. It could be. Yeah, maybe it's just Omnitel with extra steps. I just made a mistake. I accidentally clicked the wrong card. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Defense grid. All right. There's no point. No point holding on to anything. Because of the defense grids. Maybe I'm supposed to just source the Eldrazi spawn. Yeah. Oh, never mind. So they don't have anything that's like super relevant, I feel like. I think I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to get rid of a defense grid here. It's so unfortunate we only have one white source, by the way. I think we just have to let this go. I have to wait. I have to use a stifle on the shifting woodland. They also play a Veil of Summer. Okay. Another white land? Another white land, please. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Million Null Drifters. White land, please. One time. They're taking 7 damage, but they're going back up. What a weird game. Oh my god, it's a tap land. You gotta be kidding me. I can't believe it. I think we might want more stifles. Because we gotta stifle their shifting woodland. If they have another Veil of Summer, I guess we lose the game. Because this came in tapped. It's so unfortunate. Right? So unfortunate. Okay, we have a chance. Okay. Okay. What is this nonsense? Timeless, by the way. Only in Timeless. What did they copy? Omniscience? Just in case, let's stifle. Okay, I didn't know that this can't get rid of a stifle. I mean, we have okay. So yeah. Veil of Summer does not stop stifle. Okay, I'm going to add some disruptor flutes for the shifting woodlands now. What a this is such a weird matchup. Only in Timeless. Okay, Containment Priest apparently not very good. I'm gonna cut some Tamios. There's a Hearse. Hearse is a good card. Hearse is a good card.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
Stifle is a good card. I think I wanna just brainstorm. Yeah, let's just brainstorm. Yeah, I don't think we need Ashok's anymore because of a Hearse.
Tell me everything you know about this plane.
Palantir's Orthodox. Kind of annoying actually, but we do have a March. You know what? I think I'm gonna draw into Ashok. I wasn't planning to, but I think I'm going to draw into Ashok. Ow. That hurts.
Respect the library.
We have to get rid of a Phlage though. It's kind of sus. Yeah, that's kind of sus. Not sure if that was actually worth it. Think I'm gonna brainstorm. No lands? You're kidding me. Oh, it hurts my head. I hate when stuff like this happens. I think I'm gonna be playing Lavinia here. Man, oh man. That really sucks. This is on cast. I guess if they have a Veil of Summer, they could win. Oh, that's on cast, so I can get rid of it. Oh, that's pretty smart. So I needed to leave up a Stifle. Okay, I lost the game because it was an angle that I didn't expect. Pretty cool deck though. But I think if I knew their deck a little bit more, I don't think this would have actually happened. Ooh, we got a Stifle. We got a cheeky little Stifle. Okay. Oh, we got another one. Okay. Easy game. Oh man, I love Stifle so much. I love it so much. Okay, these are a lot of lands. Which I'm not happy about. Oh, I forgot to crack it. Ooh, my bad. Did not mean to do that. A Bowmaster, sure. What's up with that? I mean, what's up with me drawing, like, infinite lands, though? Why didn't they use Galvanic... Why didn't they use... What? I'm confused. My opponent didn't use Mana Drain on Galvanic Discharge, but they decided to use Mana Drain on a Strict Proctor. Okay, that's weird. I guess we're just, this is a Phlage waiting room. I mean, we already drew, what, 8 lands so far in our top 14. So surely we're gonna get something, right? Surely. Phlage would just instantly win the game here. Very unlucky. I would like to buy a ticket where it says I would like to not flood. Seems feasible. Let's hide a Stifle and a Null Drifter. Actually, I wouldn't... It doesn't even matter if we hide Stifle, huh? Let's actually do Stifle top. They let me have a swords, which is weird. Very nice. Okay. We're 2 cards deeper into potentially drawing a land. The thing is, my opponent keeps finding lands, which is the problematic part. Super unfortunate we drew a tap land. Wow, they let that go. Spell Snare. I'm kind of looking for a second red source. My opponent is so good at finding lands. It's actually nuts. Let's say I cast this. My opponent counters or plays an Orcish Bowmaster. If they play an Orcish Bowmaster, I think we have to pass. They just have too many lands right now. They have infinite lands. What is this?
This is an interesting story.
They also let that go, which is weird. Nice. We're still looking for a second red source. We drew a Mystic Sanctuary, which came in tapped. And then we drew a Meticulous Archive, which came in tapped. And then we drew a Plains that didn't allow us to play Mana Drain. Like, every single turn, like, the game tried so hard to mess us up in every corner. It's just so bad. Put a Phlage in the graveyard. Really? Why would you want to mana drain that? Oh, okay. They have a Clink to Dust? Sure. They drew a land every single turn. That is nuts. So this is like only like really bad if they have another counter spell in hand, which would be kind of nuts. There's a possibility they have another counter spell. Like I said. Sidekick Frog. I guess getting rid of a Workish Bowmaster doesn't really make sense at the moment. Three mana drains. If I play this, I can still play out double mana drains here. Okay, so I was about to say, like, how many Mystic Sanctuaries do you play? Seems like they might have a dig. There's a good chance that they might have a dig here. Ashok is kind of interesting, isn't it? But I feel like Unlicensed Hearse is like good enough, I want to say. I feel like our sideboard is good enough. We have a Brainstorm. We have a Thundering Falls. I'm gonna try keeping this one. This might backfire, but the things that are happening. So we flooded game 1, and then we got a little bit mana screwed on game 2. So we're going to flood this game, right? That's how it works. Nice. Nether Goyf immediately. So the fact that they just did this, I'm kind of I think this is Stern Scolding, because game 2 I saw a lot of Stern Scolding, so I'm gonna go ahead and play an Unlicensed first this time. That would shut down the Nether Goyf quite a bit. It's a cute play there. Nice, we got another Hallowed Fountain. Let's do this now. I'm kind of thinking about just playing the Null Drifter here. Let's actually I don't really want to Brainstorm, actually. Yeah, let's just play Null Drifter. Draw 2 cards. Now, this is a good Brainstorm hand now that we've drawn more lands, isn't it? Why didn't they attack? Let's actually play that. Do for 2. Let's get rid of these 2 immediately. So my opponent has a surgical at the moment, interestingly enough. Let's play out a strict proctor. Fatal push. Yep. Loris. Yep. I don't think I'm going to swords because of a surgical. I think I want to wait. Okay. Okay. So having played the deck, there were some good things about it, and there are some bad things about it as well, compared to the green version that we played last time. So obviously, Phlage doesn't draw you a card. If opponent is playing a bunch of creature decks, it's actually obviously better, but if opponent isn't playing a lot of creatures, the Uro is just infinitely better because you can get your land drops, you can get to your spells faster, that's going to be a little bit more helpful. So depending on the matchup, this deck is better, but because we played against 6 different blue decks today, we played 7 games, it wasn't particularly amazing compared to the green version that we played. But I will say that Phlage is better against black decks that play Orcish Bowmasters. So the green version has a little bit of a trouble getting rid of Orcish Bowmaster because it relies heavily on drawing your Swords to Plowshare. But this version, on the other hand, not only do you have extra removal spells with Galvanic Discharge and Wrath of the Skies, but you also get Phlage that can just zap down Orcish Bowmaster as well, which was actually very helpful versus Mono Black. So how do I feel about this deck compared to the banned version? If you meet a lot of Boros energy, I think the deck will do great. But if you meet a lot of blue decks, like control decks, things like that, especially if they have a lot of exile spells like Swords to Plowshare, it might be bad news for you. Because if you play the banned version, you have access to Oko, right? The Oko just completely annihilates control decks, but Tamiyo can't do that. But there's definitely trade-offs. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.